What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about a sci-fi action movie. It's a B movie. Some people classify this as a horror film, but I don't. The title definitely makes it sound like a horror film, though. And it's done by Cannon Films, so who are known for a low budget horror and stuff. It's Chopping Mall. Well, this one has been gaining traction the last like 2 or 3 years. First time I heard about it, I was watching some YouTube review of it, and I'm like, I have to check this film out. It looks pretty awesome. So, Chopping Mall, released by Cannon. If you don't know who runs that, that was Roger Corman's production company, and his wife Julie Corman actually produced this film. It was released March 21st, 1986, starring Kelly Maroney, and it was written by Steve Mitchell and co-written and directed by the legendary Jim Wynorski, which I actually talked about one or two of his films before. So, yeah, he's known for like The Return of Swamp Thing, Deathstalker 2, Not of This Earth, Piranhaconda, a whole pile. He has like at least 50 B movies to his credit, and this only had a budget of $800,000. So, yeah, Chopping Mall is a pretty basic story. It's some furniture. There's this group of teens or young adults, I should say, and they decide to stay back in the mall and party instead of closing up. And it's just right when the mall has recently purchased 3 robots to help secure the mall, be like the new evolution of security. So, and they're dubbed Killbots. So, yeah, and later on that night, a thunderstorm rolls in, lightning hits the mall, and it overrides the robots' data and makes them basically kill if they see anyone. So they go online and they start patrolling the mall, and slowly, but surely, the teens during the party and they're hooking up and everything slowly go out and like have fun around the mall and find other things like cigarettes and stuff like that, and end up running into these robots, or they get picked off one by one, and it's a fight for survival. Also, some other staff members get nicked in the melee. So yeah, it's very basic. It's very cool though to see how much they were able to do with $800,000. The robots look really cool. I know it definitely does not have that like really cheap look to it. It actually looks like a higher budgeted film, I thought, than the B movie it is. I was very impressed with that. The acting is actually pretty good in this. It has a lot of 80s cheese in it though, so be prepared for that. It is very cheesy nowadays, if you haven't seen it. But overall, if you like a lot of the stuff I do and like can relate sort of like to like a lot of my previous other reviews and stuff, you'll probably enjoy this one as well. Yeah, there's not very much I didn't like about it. The main thing is, I thought the film was a little too short. It's only 1 hour and 17 minutes. If they added like 10 minutes, I could do another kill or two. It would have made it a lot more fun, I think. But overall, it is very well put together, and a lot of interesting kills happen in this film. Like, there's heads exploding, and a lot of interesting, inventive ways for robots to kill people. Now, there is another little nitpick, but this is only for like the big movie and nerds and stuff like that. If you watch carefully, they shoot lasers, and some of them it'll just be like a little tap on the shoulder and won't bug them, and then the next one will somehow explode someone's head. So that little continuity thing can get annoying, but overall, this is a really fun film. There's not very much to say about it because it is very basic and generic, but other than that, it's a fun time. If you like the RoboCop trilogy and stuff like that, you'll probably enjoy this type of film too. I know I really enjoy it because I grew up watching RoboCop and like Terminator and stuff, so it's more in that, not as violent as those films, but it's still a fun little time. And there's some cool cameos, even though a lot of people complain about the guy who played the tall man. He has a cameo in it, but they shot it from like behind him, so you only get to see like his back and the side of him, and well, he's asking a question in the opening scene, but that's not a big problem for me. But overall, this film is really fun. It is on Shudder, so definitely check it out. This is not sponsored by them, by the way, but yeah, it is on there if you're looking to find somewhere to watch it. Definitely check it out. It's a fun little time, so you'll definitely enjoy it, especially if you love sci-fi, even the slasher stuff, and even the poster makes it look like a slasher film. It's not. It does have a little bit of horror elements into it, but it's still, to me, I classify this as a sci-fi action film, so definitely check it out. It is a lot of fun. I'm going to give this one 4.5 out of 5. Definitely a fun time. Trailer's linked down below, like always. If you never heard of it or you want to relive it or something like that, it's down there, so you can check it out and see what I'm talking about. Also, my Instagram's always linked down there, where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. I usually hide the title and a hashtag somewhere small, so you can either try to find or guess what I'm going to watch, or just so you're in the loop. And I also put the subgenres on there too, just so you're aware, in case it's something you don't like watching for some reason. I don't get people complaining. So yeah, so make sure you follow me on Instagram to keep up with the channel. Yeah, make sure you like this video, share it somewhere people are aware of it. Comment down below your opinions on it. If you've seen it, I'd love to hear about it. And if you have any other films that you want to hear my opinions on, any one of them at all, it doesn't have to be sci-fi or horror, I'll watch anything. Make sure you comment them down below as well. I'll try my hardest to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Also, make sure you subscribe, because you never know what I'm going to talk about next, because I'm all over the place. I watch everything. So, yeah, that's another good B movie for you to check out. Hopefully, I encourage you to seek it out and check it out. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna go probably find another sci-fi B movie, because it's been a while since I've watched any of them, those type of films. So I'm probably gonna watch another one soon. So yeah, until the next review though, cheers.